Welcome back, Back40 Family, to Sister's Birthday Knife Part 6, and here's the rest of the footage from yesterday's video. Alrighty guys, it is now the next day. Today is Tuesday? Yep, it is Tuesday. It is 2:53, and I didn't finish up till about 7 o'clock last night. Now, big bummer is I think I'm gonna have to remake the guard for a couple of reasons. Just because there's a little bit too much gaps, and I messed up on a couple of the drill holes that kind of got off center for me. Now, one thing I cannot fix if I make a new guard. So I cannot see the screen, but hey, that's okay. If you could see those gaps right there and there, that is because when I was hand sanding it, I let the sandpaper bump over to here, and so it thinned it out. So that's why there's such a big gap down there. But on this side, on this back side, it's not too bad. Now, I was thinking of doing a ricasso. I decided not to. If you don't know what a ricasso is, it is, I don't know the real technical term is, but it is this part right here. Before the blade, after the guard. And I did not like the look of that. And so, I'm going to remake the guard, and also it is just a little bit too short for me to do the bends and it actually work, I think. So, I'm gonna go do that, but I'm not gonna bore you with all that more time lapse and everything. So I will see y'all when I have the new guard done. Alrighty guys, it has been a couple hours for one. It is cold now, and no, I am not in the Navy. This is something I got from the thrift store. By the way, I highly suggest getting these because these work very well for grinding. Anyways, a lot of things I got done. Let me take off this tripod. Not like I totally just was about to drop y'all at all, but I got the new guard done. Size is probably a little bit overkill, but I'd rather have to chop some off than not have enough. And I'm very glad I redid it. And if you're wondering why this has a bunch of Sharpie on it, I do that when I'm hammering on my guards, and then the Sharpie rubs off on the stuff I need to take off. But, is this perfect? As you can hopefully tell, no, it is not perfect at all. You can still see surf annealing, you can still see those little marks up there, but it is a better improvement than that one right there. Now, let me put it on real quick. Y'all niggas can take this. Since it does have a smaller shelf right now, because it doesn't have the handle on it, when you go to do it, it will tilt on you. But when you actually have it correct, it actually fits pretty nice. Now, I'm still gonna have that gap down at the bottom. That is something I cannot avoid. Hopefully you can see that okay. That is something I cannot avoid, and everything like that. But at the top, I am pretty happy with that fit up, especially at my skill level. So now, the next part is going to be getting off all the Sharpie stuff with a little bit of acetone, and then cutting up the handle material and drilling the pins and everything like that. But let me go ahead and cross off the list the make the guard part. Let's see here. We made the guard. Make the guard. Drill holes for the pins. Oh, I missed this step. Haha. Forgot to add in. I need to. I think, yeah, I'm gonna cut up the handle material first. Cut. So let me add in the handle material thing real quick. Okay, so now that's added. Okay, so the handle material is going to be Purple Hut. I'm pretty sure this is what it is. What it hopefully is going to finish out to is going to be something like this, like the picture you're seeing right now. That was a friend's knife I finished up the other day. Not the other day, last week. I was really happy the way that turned out. Speaking of handle material, I got some new handle material from the store I work at. There's another store right down the street, same owners, same company, but would that be coworker? I don't know. employee of that store, I should say, is a third generation carpenter or woodworker. Forget which one. Sorry if you're watching this. But he gave me some handle material. And let me pull up what it is called. It smells really nice. I love the smell of this wood. Let me see. And I might be getting some ash and stuff. Some honey locust I think. He said he milled 5 years ago. So he told me this is some pretty daggone hard wood, and so I am excited to hopefully hopefully soon use this on some knives. It looks like some pretty cool wood. But anyways, I got 2 sets. I got thinner ones and I got a little bit bulkier ones. So thank you, sir. I appreciate the support. But let's go ahead and trace it out for this guy, so that way we can go ahead and start working on that. So without further ado, let's get into some more time lapse. Alrighty guys, I got the handle material cut up, shaped, and I started to drill holes in the tang. But as always, I have run into a hard part right down there, so this is my second time trying to temper that spot. Hopefully, second time's a charm. Hopefully, so I'm gonna let it sit for a couple minutes for it to go through, and then I'll get back with you. Alrighty guys, it is now the next day. It is around 5 o'clock. I was planning on being out here at around 12, but a couple of things got delayed because I was not able to get map gas until about 20 minutes ago. So, that little propane torch that I was using last night, let me get it. This guy apparently did not get it up to hot enough, even though I got it up past 400 degrees. So, apparently, the files that I've been using don't like getting past 400 degrees. They still like to be hard, everything like that. So finally able to pick up some MAF gas. Burns a whole lot harder, hotter, not harder, and I was able to get it to where the red heat was starting to poke out of the blade, and so now it is cooling off. I'm hoping that fixes the issue. If not, then I'm just keeping that torch on there for like 10 to 15 minutes straight. And then if that doesn't work, then I have no idea what I'm going to do, because if I was to do 2 pins, I would still need to do one on the front, one on the back. So, hoping this works. I just tested it with a file, and that file now is digging in quite hard, so I'm hoping it is soft now. But time will tell, guys. Time will tell, and I will let y'all know if it works.